Hey, I'm Duke on Twitch. If you want to support the channel and greensunzenith.com, you can find my Patreon, merch store, and singles store where you can buy singles through TCG Player or Card Hoarder in the video description. If you want to get in contact, you can also find all that info in the description below for things like donation deck lists or just wanting to reach out. Alright, let's get right into it. Hey team, welcome back to Dukes on Twitch. Back today with a special guest, a returning guest, and our co-host today, LOAMERBOY. Hey Connor, how's things going?
Hello. I'm good. Thanks for having me again. Always a pleasure to be with my favorite Magic streamer. I watch
Hi.
your streams every morning because you always stream at like 3 a.m. my time. So I wake up and I'm like, oh, Duke stream. So then I watch it while I wake up. It's good.
That's very cool. I've always actually wanted to do a 3 a.m. stream in my time to see like how different the viewership is, but
Probably would be more because you get all the US people.
that would be cool. Yeah. Today we have Four Color Loam, which is a list that, or at least an archetype that you're pretty well known with,
Yeah,
and
yeah, I would say so.
yeah, this is a pretty sweet list. We have some new cards like fourth. Would you be able to pronounce that name for me?
Fourth Irolingus. My best
Irolingus.
guess.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Fourth Irolingus. And then like Ren and the Realm Breaker. I've seen this pop up in both Naya Depths and Maverick, which seems pretty cool.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk kind of, what do you want to start?
Well, I will tell Chad, I haven't been playing Bedlam much. I've been working on my own, like Yorion depths piles, having fun with some other stuff, Painter. So I sort of threw this together. I haven't tested it too much, but I guess the idea is I went with the Saga package over playing depths, which I was for a while. I think Saga's pretty good right now. Like having Haywire Might as an answer to Ring is really good, and Shadow Spear plus Grist kills Merit Liege, which I just realized that the other day. It was pretty wild. Um,
Yes.
and Soul Guide Lantern's extra main deck graveyard hate, so it just something I'm messing around. It is a little awkward with Chalice, but I think you can get away with it because you can find that most of the targets off Saga. And then post board you cut Chalice against most fair decks, so um, it's really only a game one thing. And then yeah, cut Bobs. I don't think you can play Dark Confidant right now. Some people might disagree with me, but I've seen Carador do it. Like I watched your stream where you played Carador's list, but I think it's a little different there because he has such a huge number of X1s that you kind of overload Bowmasters. But in this deck, when you're playing like two Bobs and those are your X1s, they pretty much always die at Orc.
That's a great point.
And I don't think that it's good. So instead, I'm just playing my own Orcs and playing a number of enough cards to where like the top decks hopefully will be pretty good with the Saga package providing extra card advantage. And then fourth as another finisher, I got rid of the extra walkers. I used to play Kaya and Wandering Emperor, but I kind of realized that list was kind of too cute, and I think you just play Grist and Two Minsk, and Ren is really good. I really like Ren a lot in this list and in decks like this because it fixes your mana, it adds clock, it gives you card advantage, and you win the game off the ultimate. So I think the card's really good in these kind of decks. And then yeah, I mean the sideboard is just been the same, pretty similar for a while now for me, and it's just blasts, slay lines, artifact stuff, containment priest for graveyard decks, and then like show and tell and cradle, and then plow and blast for Delver, and then this deck has a needle because we were playing Saga, so
I think
yeah,
Containment Priest has definitely increased in value, especially since Atrax has been printed. Like a lot more people trying out decks like Reanimator and Natural Order. Um, that yeah, I feel kind of naked
yeah,
these days without a priest in my sideboard.
yeah. Same here. I think the card's really good right now, and I've been playing one over the fourth ley line for a long time now. I've never played four ley line in Loam. I have played three since I picked up the deck a decade ago, so I've just stuck with three.
Nice.
I don't think you need four if you're playing 60, 61. because the deck has a bunch of other graveyard hate, not just Wayline. Hey,
Yeah.
Jidam, what's up? Everybody in chat, good to see you all.
One
Utility
card.
lands are pretty much the same as usual, except I'm running the Saga package. I love Barbarian Ring. I play that in like all my decks. I think that card is very good. It's
Yeah.
won me many, many, many games that you wouldn't think it would win, but it does because you just it's a lot of times where you loam it and deal 2 extra damage, or you kill a planeswalker, or you kill a delver, or whatever. It's really good. 27 lands. Usually I play 26 or 27. It's the right number with Mox Diamond, and then playing the removal in the main deck. I'm playing Shieldred's Edict just because you don't get access to Plow with Chalice. Sometimes this deck has a hard time with Murktide Regent pre-board, so you kind of just hope to land a Chalice that sticks, and then a Knight, and hopefully you can get a game 1. It gets a lot better with game 2 if you get 3 blasts and 2 plows. Otherwise, this deck's been pretty similar for a while. Like, there's some flex slots that change with new printings, but the biggest change I'd say is the addition of Orc and the subtraction of Dark Confidant as the 2-drop slot, just because I think Bowmasters is just where you want to be at 2 instead of Bob right now. I was playing Bob still after Lord of the Rings got released, and I can't tell you how many times you drop a Bob and then, unless you're on the play with a Mox Diamond, it just dies every time to Bowmasters, and you're like, well, I just got time walked, so I just don't play it right now. I think Dark Confidant is essentially banned at this point, which is sad, but it's just the way it is.
Yeah.
I've not played without Bob and since I started playing this deck, so it's kind of weird.
One card that I've been really enjoying as kind of a value add is Haywire Might in any sort of Saga build. It's just so nice to have that effect off Saga.
Yeah.
Obviously,
it's an out to One Ring too, and it also is just like a lot of artifact decks, so it's really good. It deals with opposing sagas, and I think it's very good to have. And the Saga targets add a lot to the deck. I think I've played it without Saga for the most part, but I wanted to try a full Saga package this time because I think Saga's pretty good right now. Even with all the hate, I think it's still just like one of the best value engines in the format.
Yeah, it's crazy how many games that card can win just on its own.
Yeah,
especially the Mox Diamond starts.
I don't disagree per se. That's why I'm trying Saga as like card advantage. I know that 2 library as the only card advantage is kind of light. But I think I said at the beginning of the stream, I really haven't tested this. I've been playing other decks, so I'm kind of just going at it cold. It might, you might want to play a 3rd library or some number of Bob, or I don't know, but I'm just rolling with it, see how it goes.
This is pretty much Jund with a white splash.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool to see.
Mox Diamond is so good right now, honestly. It's like the best it's ever been because it gets around Bowmasters. Like, when you play Mana Dorks, they just die to Auric unless you're on Halfling. So getting around Bowmasters and being able to play, stuff a turn early is really good, I think.
Yeah, for sure. Nice. Let's get into a game. See how this goes. A big thank you for coming on again. It's always nice to play some Loam. It's obviously quite a grindy deck, but I find that as the league goes on, we don't really run into any time issues, which is nice.
Sometimes we do if we co-stream. I mean, at least I've found that in the past, because, talking through lines with a grindy deck is tough to do.
Yes. Yeah. That's
and this deck is hard to play. It's like really hard to play. That's why barely anyone plays it, because it's very like both cost prohibitive and difficulty prohibitive. So
yeah, one aspect of it that I do struggle with sometimes is the mana base and knowing what to fetch first.
Yeah. Okay.
We're on the play.
This hand's not great. It's not terrible. I mean, basically, you would start with Foothills Pass and then Chalice. on one. Hopefully it's a deck that's good against. There's a world where you could also just chalice on 0 in the blind and hope it hits. A couple of wastelands and removal. I mean, the other awkward part is like you'd want to get Badlands off Foothills, and then you don't have green mana.
Yeah, you can't currently cast double pip cards in this hand.
No. I think I would keep this, though, but it's not amazing. I think there's enough, like with the double Wasteland might be good. You got Blast Zone, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of on the fence, but just lead with a fetch and see what they do, probably. Hopefully they don't, play a bunch of 0 drops and make us regret our choices.
I actually had a dream last night about streaming, and I couldn't stop not skipping my whole turn, and it was the worst. I did not like it.
That sounds like a nightmare. Oh, the awkwardness has begun. This is the awkward part about a Saga Chalice build for sure. There's a couple options here. We could just Soul Guide and leave the play a Wasteland and play Soul Guide, and then see if we have another turn to see what color we want to fetch for. Or we could just jam the Chalice on one, and it might get countered anyway, and then we can Soul Guide after.
I don't mind going for Chalice.
What do you think?
I kind of like Chalice off the Blast Zone to not show a Wasteland to see if they fetch for a Volk.
Yeah, that's fine. And then what do we want to fetch for here? I think it's a little. This man is a little awkward right now. Am I even playing bad? I'm not even playing Badlands in this.
We are not. No.
I didn't even. I forgot that I should have added that to the deck. That's my bad. I guess we just get Taiga.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. See, this is what I mean. I haven't really tested this list, so I think you probably want Badlands somewhere.
No, this is all good. I'm actually going to take some paper notes, and then we can talk about some of these things after as well. Oh, Plains? I didn't expect that. Is this like Jeskai?
Oh no, Wasteland sucks. This is bad news.
Okay.
Oh, boo. Well, we might be in trouble this game. Yeah. This is not looking very good, because we also, Edict is better than P-Fire against a Walker here, but...
Yeah.
That's okay. That's okay.
I assume we just hold up the Punishing Fire?
Yeah, probably. I mean, I don't think there's any benefit to Shadow Spearing here, and we could maybe draw a card off the Lantern, too.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. Especially having Edict as well.
Yeah.
But probably Plains Island. Plains is probably not what you want to see when you see a Wasteland.
Oh, that's not good because we can't P-Fire.
No. Hopefully they try to bounce the Soul Guide to draw a card and we can sack it in response. No, okay,
nope.
They just stick up.
No, just plus.
That's fair.
Yeah, this hand was pretty bad against a control deck, so we're probably gonna lose this one.
Okay. Not
Unless
the worst. We do. Okay.
I think we just jam it, right? I mean, you have to jam it here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hope it resolves.
They haven't cantripped yet.
No. If it does resolve, we might be... Ooh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I guess if we tick up and throw it at Fairy... attack to Fairy, they at least can't bounce it and draw a card.
Yeah, we definitely attack to Fairy here.
Nice. Okay.
Well, that might... I mean, watch us get back to basics right now. I've seen that card a lot more. I don't really get it, personally. I think that card's terrible, but, people want to play what they want.
Oh, okay.
Hey. Okay. So I think I would...
The tough part is I kind of feel like a Hull Breacher or something if they do want to respond to us throwing the Minsk.
Well, are we gonna throw though, or just attack? I would lead with attack to Fairy, right? And then we could Punishing Fire it if they plow it.
Perfect. Surely they
don't
have something.
Plow. Possible we might even want to minus if they don't plow it. I don't know. It's a little risky. Okay, there's the plow. It's fine.
Okay. That's fine.
So now we go to second main and we P-fire, right? On the Teferi.
Yes.
Probably using Taiga Wasteland.
Yeah, perfect.
And we tick up Minsk.
I guess we might as well play the Shadow Spear here.
I was thinking it's either, so it's definitely Plateau. It's either Spear or we hold and tick up Zone to 2. Because I think against these decks, you generally want Zone on 3. There might be more value in that than playing Spear.
I like that a lot. Especially if they're playing the 2-mana artifact that gives you a 1/1 and you tap it to draw a card if a token ended play.
Yeah.
Gets counters. I always forget its name.
Story, or Staff the Storyteller, yeah.
Thank you, Connor. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
In a matchup like this, sorry, how aggressive are you on like Wasteland on fetch lands in response to Brainstorm?
Not really, usually.
Okay. Cool.
I don't think that often does enough.
Yeah.
This is kind of a weird play by them. I mean, I guess they attack Minsk for 2 here, but they lose Snapcaster value.
Wow, another one.
Back to Basics is probably the only card I'm scared of right now, or the card I'm the most scared of, for sure.
Yeah. Which having the Blast on 3 is quite nice if we get to play it with untapped mana.
The issue is we already played the Beseiju, which is kind of like the main deck out to that card, but...
Yeah. It'd have to be a weird thing of like Wasteland ourselves and loam it back.
Yeah. Gonna hit Minsk, okay. Nice. Well, the fact that Minsk is still alive is really good news.
Yeah.
You know, it forces them to have an answer every turn until they deal with it.
Especially
and now we have Zone on 2 for the Snapcaster if we want.
Ooh.
Okay, that's pretty good. I would lead on Chalice here, I think.
Just
Wait,
for one?
do we want to play Spear first?
Yeah.
Let's... Well, hang on, because we have Zone on 2, so how much are we going to want to zone? If we play Spear and Chalice, we won't be able to Blast Zone.
I think that's okay. Yeah.
I guess that's fine.
We'll play this one out and then tap these.
I might have held the Wasteland in case we draw Mox Diamond, but...
Okay, for a black source.
See if they respond here. Hey, thanks, Echo. Appreciate that.
This is one of the situations with them, at least, where obviously there's a lot more answers to Chalice these days, but it is just annoying if they don't have the answer straight away, like to Fairy Bounce or something.
Yeah.
Another
Snapcaster. Yeah, see, that was the fear about the Shadow Spear line, is now we can't zone on 2 and Minsk is going to die. So that was the punish, I think.
There we go. Yeah, that's very true.
Good news is we still have zone on 2, and we have a Chalice on 1. But yeah, I think I probably would have not played the Spear there and just, you know, left zone up to protect Minsk.
Yeah,
but
I think that's on me,
right.
just tunnel visioning into like. There's no real need for Shadow Spear when we have Trample already.
Yeah, and I mean, I get it because, like, it's a little awkward, you know, when you're trying to play Chalice and you want to get your 1 drop down, so I get it.
The question is, do we want to put Blast Zone on 3 here or keep it at 2 for these snaps?
I think I'd keep it at 2, given they have double Snapcaster. Well, that's a problem. I wish we had black mana.
We can get there. To be fair, they've only used 2 Brainstorms so far as well, so they do have a lot of cantrips to draw into for the Chalices.
Ooh, okay.
Hmm.
This is a little awkward because if we green sun for Grist, it's likely just gonna die. Like our targets are like Grist and then Knight probably.
Yeah.
I would get Grist here, but you might want to wait a turn so you can
Okay.
blow up the Snapcasters and then untap and green sun for it. Because
Yeah.
otherwise, the problem is we green sun for Grist now, and then it's probably just dead if they like remove the token.
The token. Yeah, I like that a lot.
And then hopefully we can deal with the Jace, but I don't know. It's kind of weird because part of me wants to tick up zone to 4, but then if you want to, I want to have like Grist protected, so I think we just try to deal with the snaps now.
Okay.
That's
Nice.
not bad, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think we play Barbering out and leave it up, and then try to get Grist, and then there's a world where if we wasteland, we can activate Barbering if we need to at some point. Counterspell. Okay. Haven't seen that in a long time.
Look, Connor, if we're playing Barbering, I think they can play Counterspell.
Hey. Hey,
No,
fair
I
enough.
do love it because I do think Barbering only gets better the less people think about it.
Yeah, sure. Put Counterspell on top? Yeah, okay. Probably losing this game. Now they're ticking up on us, which is okay, I guess.
Ooh.
Ooh,
No black.
bummer. Not having black has been bad this game.
The question is, because they know about the Grist, if
Yeah.
we draw into a black source next turn, do we lead on the Grist or the Shieldred?
Ooh, there's a black source. Well, you know they have the counter spell, right? So
Yeah.
whatever this is going to get countered.
I would assume then we probably want the
I
second white source as well, Scrubland.
Yeah, I think it's Grist first because they're gonna counter it, and we just want to get the Jace off the board. And if we Grist tick up, like it isn't like they could just like untap and Prismatic Ending, assuming they're on red, and then we just have a token. And the Edict just is a straight answer to Jace if they don't have another counter. So
Or another Planeswalker.
yeah, that's true. It's tough.
I wonder if I guess we can do this at instant speed, so we don't have to do it on our turn if we are going to Shieldreds.
Yeah, maybe we lead with that then. I would also waste their Sanctuary, which, I mean, Barbering's already online if we want it, but...
Yeah, I think having 6 mana for us is more than fine right now.
Not seeing a Saga this game is, Saga would have been really good several times, just to have, like, the pressure.
Oh, they're going to entreat?
To entreat the Angels? What in the world? Okay, we're dead. That's gonna be game. Loam can't beat this card. This reminds me of like old school Miracles versus Loam, and then you just die to this card every time.
Shout out to Phil Blackman.
Yeah, this is like weird. This is like 2016.
We're looking at 4. Okay, so that had to force as well.
Yeah.
So it didn't really matter, but it was good for us. I guess we.
I don't think we get out of this, honestly.
We'll take a draw step.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think I think the real point in the game that we lost is when we played the Shadow Spear.
yeah, that's fair. That's on me.
Because if we still had Minsk, I think this game is very different. So.
Oh
Oh,
no!
is that good enough?
Look, we
They're
can
gonna counterspell it.
They have no mana up.
I know, but the thing is, like, my thought was let them attack us for 16, right? And then we can try to. I don't know. I don't think it's good enough. We could give it a shot, but
Yeah, what if we go for Grist first?
yeah.
And see if they might even push any towards the Grist? We can even Shadow Spear up the Germ to see if they want to deal with that.
Yeah.
I mean, 1, 2, and then 4. That's 12. What, one land off the top? It's tough because now they have, like, just Force open, but...
Yeah.
Prismatic Ending? That's fine. The more they tap out, the better. Another Entreat on top?
God.
Okay. Sure. What year was Top Band? I think 2014?
The problem is they have counterspell in their hand, so it doesn't really matter. I think they're just gonna counter it and we die, but we can jam it out.
Do we want to show it? That's the thing.
I don't think so. You know they have counterspell and they're gonna counter it, so I think you just let it go.
Yeah.
Okay, blasts come in for sure.
Yeah, they're pretty easy ones.
Force of Vigor, I think, just because I know they're going to have back to basics if they're playing old school Miracles and you just need an answer to that card. Pithing Needle is good. Knight's terrible, I think, in this matchup.
Yeah, especially seeing their mana base.
Maze of Ith comes out.
Yep.
Probably. I think you want all the Saga cards. Maybe Shadow Spear is not great.
Yeah, I could see that.
And then you might want Engineer and then cut 2 Chalices, because they usually have Monastery Mentor. And
yeah, especially if they're old
Snapcasters too.
Yeah.
And I usually take some number of Chalice out because you have blasts and, you know.
Yeah.
It's kind of awkward.
I don't mind this.
Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. I mean, you have Punishing Fire Grove, Saga, Haywire Might for whatever. Probably just play a fetch and pass. I don't think we won the Might out into a plow.
Yeah. I assume this fetch will go and get... I guess it can only get by you as a black source.
Mm-hmm. I'm also not playing Choke in this list, and this is like the matchup where you really want it.
Yeah, especially to have some sort of play over their mana base.
That's a good draw. So I think we play out the Saga here, and then we Mox pitch the Savannah. Or do we? Well, hang on, because we don't. Is there a reason to play out the Mox yet? Because we have Punishing Fire up.
Yeah, I kind of like holding it so it can't be like prismatic ending next turn.
Yeah, I think we just sit here for now. Like they don't play discard. There's no reason to run our cards out yet.
Really nice to have Saga online now as well before
Right.
Teferi bounce.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna fetch for the Bayou now.
Yeah.
No, all good. We won't draw it. Okay, that's pretty nice. Huh.
All right. I think we want to see. Do you want to just play Mox now, pitch Savannah, play out Grove, pass?
Yeah, I guess that gives them a card to bounce into
Well,
Fairy that is only downside for us. At least the Saga gets replayed.
yeah. I mean, if they have to Fairy, they'll probably bounce the Saga or the Construct or save it for the. Like, if they have Ending, are they going to Ending the Mox at this point or save it for the Construct, you know?
Hmm.
So, I think it's. I mean, we don't have to play it. We could also just play Grove out.
Yeah,
And then
maybe get like one more
sit
draw to
here.
see what we want to pitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough because, like, obviously, I should have also picked up on the Badlands, but Badlands here means we'd also have a red source in play with Grove.
Yeah. There should be a Badland somewhere. It's my bad. I threw this together today, so.
No, that's all good. It's on me as well. Double blue.
Portent. Wow, this is really like 7
Like
years
old
ago.
school. Yeah.
Yeah.
Volk.
So
Okay, there's a wasteland target.
targeted. All right, so you make a construct, fetch Bayou.
I wonder if they play Ruination. That's the card that I'm kind of worried about.
Yeah, that
But
or
it's not really a card
Meltdown.
we can play around. But we do have the Mox and the Forest for that, so.
Yeah. And we don't care about back to basics. We have the answer in our hand. That's nice. What do we get here?
If it is Ruination,
So
I don't mind Mox Diamond, but if we want to just shut up a Planeswalker, there's not really one that we care about because either Planeswalker in Jace or Teferi bounce one construct but doesn't deal with the other. So what I'm saying there is that by not getting Needle, like if they bounce one of the constructs, the other one deals with the Planeswalker anyway.
Can you Needle and treat the Angels?
Sadly not, no. It's an alternate casting cost.
Bummer. It's either Mox or Soul Guide, because Soul Guide's a redraw.
That's true.
And it stops Snapcaster Mage. But Mox, the other option is Mox pitch Savannah, Mox pitch Forest, play another Saga.
Yeah.
That's the other option. But then that plays really hard into Meltdown. So
I like Soul Guide. I think Soul Guide's pretty cool.
Right. Okay.
I'm just gonna take out the Ponder.
Yeah. And then I would play another Saga out.
Oh, they're gonna surgical the.
Oh no!
What are they gonna search? Oh, that.
Yeah, that sucks. Actually, that
tough.
sucks. There's nothing we can do about that. Like we couldn't.
It's not too bad because we have got a lot of value. We have 3 cards on the field from that one Saga.
Yeah, would have been nice to have the second one though, but it's alright.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's life. Pitch Savannah here, play Forest to have Punishing Fire up, and then attack, I guess.
Yeah.
Do we want to play? And I think it's better to save the Might, because they probably have, like, Supreme Verdict or Terminus or whatever. That's kind of rough. There's
to be fair,
opportunity for us to play that Saga, right?
Yeah, they need to have an answer here, because next turn we have Lethal. We Punishing Fire them to 10, play the Haywire Might, we have 2 5/5s.
Yeah, it's true. And they pondered off Valk. That's very weird. Like, you would think if they have Meltdown, they would keep the Valk up. But...
Yeah, they chose to shuffle.
Oh, all right. Maybe they just start playing really old cards and they don't have Meltdown at all or any of the new stuff. I don't know. Weird list.
Which is really nice for us, because they're kind of in a position now where they need to start spending removal spells on tokens.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
3 cantrips. Okay.
Yeah. Like, do they not have? They have to shuffle here because they don't have the fetch land potentially.
Oh, they're
Okay.
dead. I think you
Unless
P-fire them now, right?
yeah, because even if they have force of will, we can get back.
Yeah, they'd have to have fawn.
Well, they can't fawn in their
Oh,
turn.
in their turn. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think we got it, which is cool. They might force the might though, but then we just P-fire them, right?
Exactly. Yeah, they go to 9.
So we swing for 8 here, and then we get back shoot.
Happy to do it before they have counterspell open.
Yeah, they might have fawn now, but yeah,
I think that's still
what I was afraid
fine.
of.
Because then they could still fawn an upkeep. They do. At least we made them pitch the brainstorm.
Yeah.
But again, tapping the Vault to cast a cantrip? No, okay.
Yeah, they're just dead anyway. Cool.
I wonder if they had white cards in hand but just couldn't cast them.
That's possible, yeah.
Hmm.
I don't think we change anything. On the draw, Chalice is even worse, so I'm fine with leaving 2 out. Yeah, I think we just want it back.
Yeah. Do you ever think of flash creatures against control as like an advantage?
You mean like Priest?
Or like, say, opposition agent?
I can see I could see boarding an agent. I've tried agent against control in the past and it hasn't been amazing. But like maybe if I would not be opposed to like bringing an agent and then like the Force of Vigor or the Priest and cutting the Chalices. Because I really don't think Chalice on the draw when you have 3 Blast and 3 Saga targets is very good.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah.
So
We do have
maybe that's a play if you want to play the agent over the Chalice and then I don't know.
I don't mind that. The other thing is we have Orchestra Masters. We just haven't seen them yet.
I know, it's true. Leaving in 1 Chalice is fine too, because it means you still could maybe draw it.
Nice. No black, but still not too bad.
This hand is close because we can Green Sun for Arbor, and then we're like close to Minsk, but it is awkward, right? Because if they plow Arbor, then we're pretty far behind, and we're off of casting Bowmasters and Minsk until we draw something. We do have the Pyroblast, which is nice.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think on this one? Like,
I don't mind it, especially if we
Yeah.
get to go Green Suns for Arbor turn 1 and then potentially hold up Bowmaster with Blast turn 2. If we draw a fetch.
If we draw the black, yeah. I mean, let's try it. I'm a little scared of back to basics with this hand, but see how
We
it
do have the
goes.
Blast, which is nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh. I think we hold Beseju for now because that's our out, right?
Correct.
Or one of the outs.
Also nice not to have to worry about a end of turn plow here.
Yeah.
But yeah, Bowmaster, especially against Teferis, is so strong.
Yeah, their mana's been off, it looks like. It's another island.
Yeah.
If we draw Mox Diamond, we can just shove Minsk, which is pretty good.
You know what happens when you say it? Oof. Okay.
Yeah. Do we Saga here?
I don't mind Saga, and then we hold
I
up
think we Saga. So there's 2 reasons to Saga. One of which is to start getting pressure. The other is the sooner we Saga, the faster we can get a Mox Diamond to fix mana, right? So
yes, correct. That's a great point.
And this way we have Beseju up plus Blast if we need it.
Oh my gosh.
I'd be tempted to blast that. Honestly, that smells like a desperation brainstorm to me. But I get holding it too. I'm aggressive. I'm an aggressive player when it comes to Blast and Wasteland, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But
I like it. I also like, oh, there's the diamond, which
ooh,
means we can play Minsk and
huge
also
draw.
hold up Pyroblast if we
God,
want.
yeah, that's great. Okay, so I think we pitch. The question is,
Caracas?
what do we pitch, right? Do we have any reason for Caracas? I don't think so. It is our
Other than
only
being a
white
white
source,
source,
but that's fine.
because we have the Mox.
I'd rather. I guess the question is how much value do you think we have on Blast Zone this game?
I think
And
with
if
our
we want
hand,
to
next
use
to
that.
nothing.
Yeah, so maybe we pitch Zone because it's the
I don't mind
colorless
that.
source.
Yeah.
We play out the Caracas, right? And then now hear me out on this. Is there a world where we want to wait on Minsk? Because right now we have make a guy plus hold up Bowmasters plus blast.
Yeah, I really like that. Getting any sort of value is fantastic.
Yeah.
So they probably have to get a jewel here, which is good for us.
Yeah. And I think the saga target we're going to want to get is either another Mox or Haywire Might.
They don't go for another color.
Snapcaster. Ooh, is this a Brainstorm?
Yeah, this is fine.
Or a Ponder?
It's probably a Brainstorm, right? Which is fantastic for us.
Oh my god. Oh, this is the dream, dudes. We're going to live the dream.
So we want to stuff like this.
And we have Blast backup? Oh.
Yeah.
Blast that right. I Snap Blast. Oh my god. We just win the game if this resolves.
Oh my gosh.
Yes! The
we'll
dream!
Finger snap, and then we'll...
Alright. I think we are very good now. And we have a Saga, we have Minsk and Boo on our turn, and they don't have another counter right now.
No.
They also are 2 white off of Verdict.
Yeah, that's very true. Also, like, they need double white for, like, an Entreat or something like that.
Yeah. The only downside is we don't get to make a construct, but that's okay.
We kind of did with the Orc Butt.
Yeah.
I wonder if they just want a Prismatic right now.
Looks that way. Yep. It's fine.
Yeah.
3 cards in hand.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. Okay, so do we make a construct or do we Minsk? I think we Minsk here.
We could both if we want to get Mox. Because if we have double Mox, we don't really care about back to basics.
Right, but we can't Wasteland if we do that, right?
No, yeah.
It takes 2 plus Saga plus Mox plus Wasteland to play Minsk and Boo.
I don't mind tapping for mana.
Then I think we just tap it for mana.
Yeah.
What do we get here? Is it Mox Diamond? Or is it, let's see. Haywire Might is another option to just deal with back to basics. Maybe it's Soul Guide Lantern is a redraw and, deals with Snapcaster. Mox Diamond lets us play better around back to basics. Maybe it's just Mox pitch Beseju. What do you think?
Yeah, especially if, say, the Minsk resolves here, we're attacking in for 6, which puts them down to 9, which means if they tap out for back to basics, then they're just going to be dead.
Yeah. It's true. So maybe it's not Mox then? Tough. Because do we want to needle, like, what kind of Planeswalker do we care about? Like, they pitched it to Fairy to a Force.
Yeah.
So they're down 1.
And we could Wasteland them to turn off the white, so
Right.
Like Jace tap out, they're probably just dead.
Maybe it's Soul Guide?
I don't mind Soul Guide. Yeah.
Okay. That's a redraw, and it also shuts down Snapcaster. So we go... yeah. And then tap Grove?
Yeah, I guess they like deal
green?
one, take one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Snap resolves. Plus swing waste them?
This is magic.
This is 2023 magic right here, you know?
Yeah, they can't even like Terminus. Hydroblast is
that's
fine.
pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
But now they draw a card and take
okay.
one.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Which is so close to lethal. 4, 5, 6, 7. Punishing Fire does it. Yeah, wow.
Nice.
They probably just realized they couldn't get through the like damage, and then also Bowmaster pretty much turning off all cantrips.
Yeah, the deck looked really good that game, I think.
Yeah, even for the non-Mox Diamond starts.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's something I've had to listen to for a decade, is people telling me this deck is bad unless you have a Mox Diamond in your opener, and that's not true. It's never been true.
This deck is really bad without a Mox Diamond opener.
The two most popular things I hear are deck is bad without Mox Diamond in your opener, and or do you play Tabernacle? Those are the two popular questions.
Yeah, Tab's always an interesting one because it's so powerful in the right matchups, but it's obviously quite an expensive card. It's pretty much twice the price of the deck, right?
I haven't played it since Plague Engineer was released, so.
Also very cool to see on the Legacy Pit is a Maverick mirror right now. I believe between Matt and Mark.
Yeah, our homie Mark. That's a good time right there. I wouldn't blame people for watching that.
No.
I hope to one day play on Legacy Pit. I played once during the pandemic over cam, but I would love to play in person sometime.
Right, on the play. I think this is a pretty sweet hand. Yeah. Probably just going fetch first, and that opens up the lines of potentially.
Yeah, I would play a fetch and then Saga Library probably.
Yeah, perfect.
And then Forest Knight. God, Lurifix chiming in with the no diamond start, unplayable. I know, so bad. Can't play this hand.
DLC. Okay. I think if anything, the best draw is just a Mox here. Mox would be insane.
Yeah. Always Mox.
Okay.
Not a Mox. I still think we go.
I still like Saga Library.
Yeah, we're running it into Daze, but I think that's fine. And then, Daze Wasteland hurts, but then we have Loam.
Yes.
Probably, do we get Savannah for night? I think we get Savannah first.
Yeah, I like that.
Knight's the best card in the matchup, so, as you know.
It is very good. One card that I've actually been struggling post-board with is things like Unlicensed Hearse, because typically I don't run Prismatic Ending in Mav. I try to run off like Green Sun's targets to deal with problematic artifacts and enchantments. So if you take those out against Delver, they bring in Hearse. You just don't really have a good answer.
Yeah, I Hearse is decent. The nice part about playing Saga is you just get an answer to it with Haywire Might. Yeah,
that's very true. Okay. So Library here obviously turned off unless we draw into no.
Yeah, I think you say no. I don't know that taking damage is good right now, but that is what it is. Okay, so the question here is, I don't think we play Knight yet, and there's two reasons for that. One is if you jam it, you run the risk of hitting it going into days, and the other is it's a 3/3, so you just run it into lightning bolt. So I think we play the forest.
Ooh, you don't like getting another Saga online and trying to go wide with them?
Well, the thing is, so if we play Saga, it goes to 2 next turn, and then it doesn't do anything, right? Because, I mean, I guess you're, like, making faster constructs, or faster Saga targets, but you're not making an extra construct if you have 2 of them, right?
That's a good question. Let me. I need to do paint math for a second. So if we play a Saga this turn, we then make 1 off this, and then we untap. This goes to 2, but we have to tap it for this one to make 1.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. There we
So
go.
I'd rather wait a turn on that, play the forest, and pass.
Yeah. Beautiful.
This way, we're going to be able to have access to Shadow Spear, Mox Diamond, etc.
I assume if they attack with everything, they might just have another Bowmaster, but we can't play around that anyway.
Yeah, I think we just try to snap block here. Let them, remove it if they have it, which they do.
Especially through Orc, that's pretty tough.
Yeah. You see why Bob is bad? Like, it's just so unplayable right now.
Alright.
Okay.
A little late.
So this is tough. Do you want to make a construct, though?
I think so.
Because, well, what I was going to say is, the alternative here is, if you tap it for mana and you get a Mox Diamond, you can play a Knight around days as a 4/4, which might be our best way to win.
I don't mind trying that because we have a.
What's your thought on making a construct here? The other option is making a construct, getting Mox Diamond, playing a Chalice on 1.
Yes. Yeah, like they've only really played DRC so far as a 1/1.
Yeah. I'm a little scared of Murktide Regent, which is like part of me wants to get Soul Guide Lantern, but I think we just have to get Mox here. It's tough. I don't know. I mean, hard to say which is correct because we're pretty far behind right now.
Yeah.
So,
I actually like the Nightline because make a token, it's a 1/1, get something, it's a 2/2, play the Chalice for 1, it's then a 3/3, but that doesn't play around days, which means that then the token's just open to like Bolt.
Days Bolt, yeah. Yeah. The drawback is Force of Will if they just force the Knight, but we probably weren't winning that game anyway.
So we get to play the Knight around days without the Mox, so we could even go for Shadow Spear here as a way to like make sure we just don't die over a few turns for them going wide. If we get a Mox, we can then play Chalice for 1 as well, if we really want to.
I think I like that better because the Knight being a 5/5 means if we block an Orc, they can bolt it if it's a 4/4.
I'll play this first, just play around double days.
Yeah. You see what I mean? Like, it being 5/5 means you get a block and it doesn't die to bolt.
Very true.
If the Chalice doesn't resolve, of course.
Yeah, Force. Bitch of Murktide.
Delver's a really good matchup for this deck too, so it's kind of frustrating, but they did have a really good hand.
Okay.
Wow. God.
Yeah. That's gonna be
that was maybe a fast concession, but
I think it's tough because even if we play the Minsk, we have 1 blocker, but the DRC there is most likely a 3/3, which puts us down to 2, 3, 4, 7 to 5.
Yeah, I think there was maybe a shot, but it was looking bad. Okay, so against Delver, we play Blasts, we
Swords?
play Plows, we play Engineer,
Yeah.
we play. I think that's it. We take out all the chalices. I usually take out chalice against Delver.
Cool.
On after game 1 because they bring in Artifact Hate anyway, and we take out the Minskin booths because they're pretty bad. And that's it, I think. The library is questionable, but
We have so many more
fine.
answers.
I guess there was a world where we leave in Chalice over library. This is probably a mulligan.
Yeah, I think the mana's just a bit too far-fetched.
Yeah.
Not the biggest fan. Especially because we don't really have anything to loan back anyway.
Yeah, the only good news about this hand is, against Delver, the main way you lose is getting mana denied or days or whatever. So we don't have that problem with this hand. And I guess, there's a world where we just try to draw into action and not have to worry about mana. But that's, if we don't draw into action, we lose too, right? So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think I keep this hand, but it is close versus Delver. I don't hate hands that are land heavy because, that's a big way to lose the matchup. So.
Yeah, I think if it had one piece of interaction, I'd be very happy. But
yeah, like an ending or a punishing fire or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess you mull here. Tough to go to 5, but
this isn't too bad.
We keep this.
Dried Arbor Soul Guide? Yeah.
God, this hand is not pretty good. But we can't go to 4. I think it's
Grist?
Scavenging Ooze.
Okay. Yeah, just because there's not too many green, like we can't really.
I mean, you're gonna play it. First of all, you play it into Daze. Second of all, you play it into Bolt. I'd rather just try to rip the land and try Grist. Is there a reason to play out Soul Guide here?
Yeah, I'll
probably. Oh, go ahead.
I think we can play it next turn off the Saga and still hold up Pyroblast if needed.
Yeah, I'd rather not fetch and then eat our own fetch. And then exposed to Wasteland too.
I think if they start with a Delver, I'd be happy to hit that, but
yeah. I typically have an incredible Delver matchup. I just, that game 1 we got Delvered pretty hard. Not much you can do.
If we draw, yeah. So can that? Okay, that can get. Yeah, okay, all good. I was gonna say if we draw into Taiga, can we not fetch a red source? But we can, thankfully. Take out the Ponder?
Yeah.
I was going to say, surely they don't fight over this.
Well, they might have wanted to if they had Murktide planned, but...
Yeah. I'm almost tempted to Pyroblast this, just because next turn we're probably just going to try to hold up, make a token.
Yeah. I don't think that's super unreasonable. They might be trying to find Wasteland here. Pyroblast eating a Daze is pretty bad. But...
yeah. Maybe we try to keep the blast for a flyer.
I don't know. I don't hate your line there. I mean, I think it's reasonable to try to blast that.
At this stage, as well, we kind of have untap, make a token, untap, and then potentially even Grist with Pyroblast backup.
That's the hope, but I I don't know if we're gonna get there.
But yeah, it is quite tough because if you pyroblast like cantrips, then not having actual answers to their threats could be tough.
Yeah. I think there was a world where we might have been able to come back in that game one. I was thinking about it because we could have made a construct and then made another construct and gotten Shadow Spear, but it might have been too late. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe I hit the button too quickly. Chose not to shuffle. Underground Sea. Another one.
I think you just keep letting that resolve. You didn't counter the first one. Now they're tapped out. They don't have Wasteland access this turn.
Okay. I probably don't want to throw this into a meltdown.
Meltdown. Yeah, the only plus side to playing it now is you make the token. Oh, I guess it would still be a 3/3. Never mind.
I'm just going to fetch now as well because that means they can't Wasteland in response to a fetch.
Yeah.
And we probably just want to get a Bayou?
Scrubland?
Or Scrubland? Yeah, sorry.
Actually, you were right. No, I think this is better. I guess that means they could waste this off green, but they're probably wasting the Saga. No Wasteland. Cool. No Meltdown. No nothing. Bowmasters won't kill it either. Ugh. That's pretty bad.
Sorry. Yeah, that's my bad.
Oh.
I meant to make it. Yeah, that's on me.
That's pretty tough because we don't get the mana either.
Yeah. Apologies.
But that's okay. No, it's okay. I mean, do you want to try to equip here? I think we just attack. And leave up blast, because if we equip into a bolt, it's pretty bad.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty huge.
I've done that several times, so it's okay. Moto sucks.
That was definitely a human error.
Yeah. Do we want to... I think I'd rather draw off the Soul Guide right now, because you have the blast as an answer for Murktide. No, not like I like on their end step.
Oh, okay, cool. I was gonna say to make a land drop, but
oh yeah, no, I think we just pass. Yeah, see, that's why I don't want to equip.
Yeah. Okay.
Think you draw off this? We need to hit lands.
Land would be really nice to be able to mox as well.
I think I would play the mox on that, right? Because Wasteland isn't doing anything this game. Just jam it into days, I guess. Feels bad, but wow. Nice. Well, okay.
Didn't expect that.
Me neither. They probably have Bowmasters. Yeah.
Even then, it's not the worst. Ooh.
Nice. Okay.
I
tick
think
up here.
Yeah, tick up and hold up the Bowmaster and the sword.
Yeah, my only thought to playing it now would be they would have had to draw force, but so you're getting an extra turn to find it, but I think that's fine. I guess you just wait, see if they cantrip. I really want to save this plow for second Murktide though, if possible.
Yes.
Interesting.
Okay.
Second bolt? Do we Bowmasters here since we're tapped out?
I don't
I
mind
think
that.
we do.
But we want to keep up a while.
Yeah. Nice. Well, that Gris like 3-for-1 them. It's pretty good.
Yeah, especially I think we really needed that after I made
the Saga thing. Yeah,
the Saga thing. We won't talk about it. It's fine.
It's all good. Happens.
Oh, that's actually
pretty
quite
good. That's pretty good. We bog them, but I would wait. So I think. Do we equip?
Probably on the insects that can't grow. The Orc army has a little bit more.
Yeah.
Guess I could have attacked with this. There's no reason not to.
That's all right. It's reasonable enough to hold it back here. Bog is pretty good here, honestly. It buys us some time.
Yeah, in that corridor
what we need.
League, I played a bog in. That's fine. Played bog, and sorcery speed bog came up a lot.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
They do trade.
Well, suddenly this is looking okay after looking grim, so...
Yeah, like the little life gain as well is just so good.
Yeah, Shadow Spear's pretty well positioned right now.
Okay.
Nice.
I mean, Shadow Spear with library is pretty sweet as well.
Yeah. I definitely would play out the library here.
Yep.
If they force it, do we blast? Maybe.
Yeah, I think so, because they have no threats on board. Saruman's Ransom.
I'd blast that right now, like straight up. That card is what gets them back in this game. I think you snap blast that.
Yeah. So choose an opponent. They look at the top 4 cards of your library and separate them into a face down pile and a face up pile. Put one pile into your hand and the other into your graveyard. The ring tempts you, which is pretty interesting because it does make a lot of their creatures legendary, which means we can Karakas them.
Right. It also just fills their graveyard and gives them 2 cards. I think it's definitely blast worthy.
Murktide's fine.
I would wait to plow. I don't want to run it into days.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty good. Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's all good. Okay, that's actually really nice.
I would. Okay.
I don't mind paying once.
I'd take 8.
You'd take 8?
I think. Yeah.
There we go.
I'm aggressive.
Edict first?
I would lead on Edict.
Yeah. Each opponent sacrifices a non-token creature.
Cool. Yep.
There we go.
Nice.
It did actually just resolve, so I don't mind just playing the ooze out.
Yep, I was gonna say.
As if they sixed.
Sixing is not a good idea these days. I don't think, in general. Like if you're a blue deck, I don't think I'd ever 6.
Especially at 18 minutes.
Yeah.
I'd be very happy going into game 3 with 10 minutes on the clock.
Especially after a Molda 5, when we were like pretty far behind. Yeah. It's fine.
Snuff out. Wow, taking
4. That's some desperate play right there. They kept on. Oh, concede.
Okay, interesting.
Wow. Good comeback there.
Maybe they saw a card on top they didn't want to show?
Yeah, possible. I just want this back, honestly.
Yeah. See, this is where I've been thinking, especially in a version with only 1 Green Suns, if Containment Priest is good enough as just a 2-mana 2/2 with Flash against a bunch of 1/1s. Like, it's kind of just a removal spell on the cheap, but potentially we could have enough removal. Like, my kind of thought is, like, that second library could be something else.
I don't hate that. Don't hate that. I could even see bringing an agent and then taking out both libraries on the draw.
Nice.
I just don't think library is good on the draw. It's bad against Orc, and it's worse against Daze, and on the draw, it's not great. I usually board it out most of the time against Delver anyway. It's just that with this version, there aren't really enough cards to bring in, so...
Oof, the one-lander.
Bummer.
Wow. Okay.
Snapkeep.
Yeah, probably just bottoming one Mox.
Let's think about that. Kind of a weird hand.
It's tough because one land off the top makes the second box very good.
Yeah.
But we kind of have, like, we have removal in Maze, we have interaction or removal in Blast, we have mana denial in Wasteland, we have graveyard hate in both Endurance and Bog, and a mana in Bog, which is big as well.
Is it weird to say that I'm oddly considering Endurance here?
Yeah, especially if we did drop a Mox, we're pretty far from getting that Endurance online.
Yeah, I know how good Endurance is in the matchup, but
I don't mind that. Yeah, I think getting mana online is really nice.
I'd rather just have our mana and, like, draw into action. It's a tough call. Like, I could see keeping the Endurance there. I'm afraid that if we drop a Mox, we're just sitting here if we don't draw another green source.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, punished.
What are your maybe not, but what are your thoughts on like running a Mox into Daze?
I like it. They thought about it.
Probably Beseiju.
Ooh, so hard. Yeah, I guess so. Takes a color off, but do we waste him here?
I don't think Wasteland gets any better.
Yeah.
It does stop them from, like, second DRC into Cantrip.
Yeah. Or Orc or whatever.
Yeah. Or, like, borrow a bounce on the Mox. We do have the blast for that, but
there's always a world where Delver kept a one-lander. I mean, that's happened a number of times.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always tough. I'm a big fan of, like, if they go turn one Delver, then to Wasteland them. But with DRC, it's a little bit different, but...
It's just with this hand, we don't have anything else to do, right? So...
Okay. They do it. Oh, they can't. Oh, they can snuff out, but they can't bolt right now. Tough because we can't play this around Daze just yet.
Yeah, it's also hard because Maze is really good in this matchup, but it is the card I want to pitch here. Because my thought was, let's Mox, pitch Maze, play Ooze. If they Daze or snuff out, you know, let them fill their graveyard up with another card off the trigger, and then bog them, have 3 mana the next turn.
Yeah, and we do still have Loam to get back to the Maze as well.
Yeah, I just don't think that we can sit here. We could just play Maze and pass. That's another option. And wait, or, like, play Maze, pitch the Bog, play the Scavenging Ooze is another option. But I think I'd rather have the mana. I think I like Mox, pitch Maze, play Ooze, see what they do, then Bog.
Nice.
Neither option is great, frankly, but that's where we're at right now.
Wow.
Okay.
I kind of want to hold the Bog then, but it is tempting to untap with 3 mana.
It is very tempting, but Bog is also very good. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's hard.
I'm happy to wait a turn.
Okay. See if they fill up their yard on their turn by like bolting ooze if they draw a red source or whatever. Yeah, meltdown is terrible for us. That's my only fear. If they melt us down, oh god. They kept it on top.
It's
Hopefully
not the
that's a land.
worst. Yeah.
I think we just snap lose to meltdown, but that's, it's what it is. Uh-oh. No, don't do it. Feels like a meltdown. Yep.
You
Great.
said it. This is all good. We get a ooze, we get a bog.
Yeah. It's really bad. But
They
we
can't attack.
couldn't play around that, right? Like there was no world where we get to play around it, so.
I don't think we're attacking here. I think we want to extend the pressures because we want to obviously draw into land. So I think we just want to keep as much damage off the field, even if it is just one.
Yeah. I guess that was the risk with pitching the Beseiju.
I guess if they attack, they might have Orc, but then they lose the Dragon Rage Channeler. Yeah. I think I'm okay with this trade.
Yeah, it sucks.
Oh, okay.
Oh, never mind. Okay, well, we are on draw lands or bust. Yes. Oh, terrible.
Nice.
Okay.
There we go.
That's a land. The good news is their clock is very slow.
Yeah. Oh.
All right, all right. Containment Priest up.
Do you reckon they'll play around Containment Priest?
No, I doubt it. Sauron's Ransom's really good here, though. Bummer.
At least we get to know what goes in the hand.
Yeah. Oh God. I think we just lose now. Yikes.
I think it's this.
I don't think we want to.
I think it's probably this.
I mean, it's all bad.
Yeah.
I don't. Oh God. I don't know. I guess it's not great.
Well, it's legendary, so we do have an answer to that now.
That's true. Hey, look at that. It's the positives, They take the DRC and ransom. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Instant sorcery land creature. Oof.
God. I think we just bounce it. I think it's pretty close to scoop time.
Yeah.
I'd give it another draw step and then probably concede.
Tough.
Bummer. I don't think there's anything we could have done. I think Delver's a really good matchup in general, but that hand was pretty bad. And, I think we had a shot, but it played right into Meltdown, so
Yeah, those that Saruman's Ransom is so good as just like a way to really get
But
some
that was a
advantage
nutty
going.
Sauron's Ransom of 4 action cards. Just like probably doesn't get any better.
Oof.
Nope. These hands have been bad, which is unfortunate because I'm playing 27 lands. You'd think,
Oof.
you'd have more lands, but I guess that's how it goes.
I think this is the keep, but it's probably between one of these three to drop.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you keep it and put back.
I guess the Wasteland lines up with Mox if we don't draw a green source.
Probably Knight.
Yeah.
These have been really bad hands. I'm not gonna lie. Even for this deck, my hands are usually better than these. A lot of no landers and one landers, which is just weird given the.
Is this Merfolk?
It might be breakfast.
It could also be breakfast, correct. In this case, I'm probably happy to play the Saga and then pitch a.
Pitch a Wasteland.
I guess we do want to. I was going to say it plays into a Prismatic Ending, but just in case they have like the 1/2 punch or something like turn 2 Stoneforge, it's nice to be able to get that with Punishing Fire. Cool choice in basic.
Yeah.
Oh, just a pass? Okay.
Do we waste here?
I think I'd rather keep the Saga going.
Okay.
But we can play the Wasteland here. They know about the Tundra. I guess if we play the Wasteland, they definitely daze the... If they have like a daze, they Tundra, but... I think it's just nice to get it on the field as well. Okay. Mum. I guess we do want to Punishing Fire this at the moment.
Yeah, at this point...
We probably want to Punishing Fire and then Wasteland as well, if we're not going to Saga anyway.
Yes. Yeah, I agree.
The only thing there is that we then don't get a token in our upkeep.
But I think that's fine.
That's probably fine, because we get to float mana, get a Mox, and then play Minsk.
That's my plan, yeah.
Nice.
I don't know what deck this is. Blue-white 60-card taxes? I have no idea.
Yeah, the Mum's made this a little bit different.
It could still be breakfast with Moms. I don't know.
It's a tap mana. Dried Up is a great drop. Can we get Pithing Needle here? Oh, there's no needle. Needle's on the sideboard, right?
It's not in the main deck. I would get ooh, Haywire Might though.
Yeah. I don't mind Might.
They missed a land drop. I think you get Might. I mean, that does put us a ways off from Minsk, but
I think that's fine. Yeah.
I would play.
I don't mind Plateau. If they do have something like Thalia, then at least they play it into a Caracas.
I was gonna say play Arbor, but
oh, that's fair, because then it's not a
summoning sick. You just play it this turn. Ooh, now you just play Grove.
Yeah, especially with Punishing Fire there.
Yeah. Esper Vial without Yorion though, that would be
weird. They really relied on that ooze.
Okay, do you think they play Daze in their Mom deck with Bio? Probably not, right?
I think just because they don't really have anything going on, I'm happy to play it a little bit slow and play out like Ooze here.
Yeah.
Play Ooze, play sorry.
I was gonna say play Arbor though, because
could have played the Arbor as well. Having the green source online is pretty good.
Well, they're just missing land drops, so it doesn't really matter. I would eat the mom. Okay. I would swing in. I would just leave up Orc, and then next turn we can Minsk.
Yeah. That's on me for not playing the Dried Arbor. Little things like
It's
that can
alright.
definitely, yeah, add up.
Yeah, this is a very hard deck to play, so it's all good. I make plenty of mistakes still after 10 years. It's crazy. Like, you know, I've played Loam such a long time, and it's like, doesn't matter. You still make mistakes.
Okay. A creature
Well,
deck.
you bring in Blasts. You take out Chalice. That much I know for sure.
Yeah. And
Engineer, Agent, Containment Priest, Plows, Force of
Yeah.
Vigors, maybe. Take out Lantern, Bog. Actually, do you want to assume they're not breakfast? That's the question first.
Yeah, it's weird. Maybe they're just playing mums for extra protection, especially in like an orc meta. Maybe they're just trying out Mother of Runes, which is tough because it's the next one, but if it untaps, it's pretty good.
I say we just say it's not breakfast and we eat it if it's breakfast. And I would take out Ooze and Endurance. And I would bring in Pithing Needle. And I would take out Green Sun Zenith. And that's 62.
Maybe just 2 blast?
Sure, yeah.
Nice.
If it's breakfast and we lose to breakfast, I'm okay with that. I'm gonna assume it's not, but I could be wrong.
I feel like this is with a good hand stat as well.
Hey, they're on 61. Good stuff.
Look, I don't mind it because we do have Prismatic Ending turn 1.
Yeah,
Bowmaster turn 2.
These hands are so bad. Like, God, can I get a hand that is like good one time? Yeah, I mean you keep this right, ending for a Vial into Orc, but it's not amazing.
Yeah, I think especially in on the draw. Would you say like if I'm a Loam player and I want to start playing Loam, did you say 26 is kind of like the lane count that you like?
It's either 26 or 27. You can't play under 26 or the Mox Diamonds don't work.
Yeah.
I typically play 27.
Cool.
That's sort of like what I started with. It's what Mott's always played, and you know, I learned the deck from watching Mott's for hours and hours.
Nice. Yeah, big shout out to Matt Sol.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's the best to ever play this deck personally, even though I know he doesn't play it anymore.
He's a very good, even like obviously a very good player, but I really like his take on like just black green in Legacy with like his Hogak builds or his builds with Pelucanos, the 4-drop.
I personally, he's kind of my Magic idol. I think he's one of the best Legacy players ever. He just plays the deck on such a different axis and like so many turns ahead, and so optimally. It's amazing to watch him.
Huh. Okay.
Well, I mean, you don't have hands like this if you're not going to jam out the Orc, right? So.
Yeah, and I assume we just drop the Caracas here.
Close. It's close. Because if they play like Thalia or something, yeah,
I think we have enough answers to Thalia.
Yeah. You probably just want the colored mana if you draw Grist down the line or something. I don't know.
I feel so bad for this.
I don't. If you're gonna play Mom in an Orc meta, then like you gotta expect that.
The Caracas as well kind of makes me feel like this is gonna be like a a blue-white Taxes deck, not so much a Cephalid.
Yeah, that's what it feels like to me. Oh, we have an answer for that. It's pretty good. rough.
But not too bad.
I don't know why we keep getting mana screwed in my 27 land deck, but you know.
Aha, you can't port a Mox. Haha.
Ooh, rest in peace. I don't care about that. Nice.
Probably just attack and play the Shadow Spear.
I think I just leave up P-Fire here.
Okay. Especially if they play something like Stoneforge.
Yeah, exactly.
Recruiter. Okay.
What's that gonna get? Lauren, maybe?
Stoneforge.
Stoneforge. Alright, so we hold P-Fire then?
Yeah, I think so.
Kind of the punish for not playing Spear there, but that's okay.
That's nice.
Yeah, I think we
play the Knight this turn, and then next turn we can like play Punishing Fire in response to port if they want to port us.
Yeah, I think we swing 2 here. Like if they want to trade, they're not drawing extra cards anyway.
Yeah, which is really interesting that they blocked there.
Yeah, maybe they are. I don't know. I still think I like that trade fine. Yep.
Batterskull. Okay.
It's true. I do like that. If they port EP Fire.
Yeah. Ooh.
More lands is not bad. Unfortunately, we don't get to get Threshold, but that's okay. I think.
What are your thoughts on wastelanding them off the source so they can't hardcast Batterskull next turn?
Yeah, so my thoughts are that I would. So if we play Barbwing and we sack for a waste, we can still play Minsk the next turn.
Yes.
So I would get a waste. I would waste the Caracas for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, especially because of
that
Minsk
stops
as well.
Minsk and Boo, right? So. And then I would play out the Spear. No reason not to.
Yeah, nice. Man, Rest in Peace turning off Barbering, that's good tech. That's just good deck
deal
building.
with the Barbering, you know?
Yeah. Do you play around much with like draw lands in Loam?
With what?
Like Horizon Canopy or Nurturing Peatland? Or do you find that
I think those are. I don't think those are good right now. They just get shut off by Orc. So no, I guess is the answer. Wait, okay, hear me out on this. How
do you just want to throw
about... it? Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Big fan.
How do you feel about
Wastelanding?
Yeah.
Love it.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, Canopy is I just don't like playing Canopy when you have Orc in the meta. I don't know.
Yeah. Skyclave's fine. They missed a land drop.
Yeah.
Swords.
Ooh.
That's an easy one.
Happy to swing with Boo. Or yeah, Boo, and then waste them again.
Yes. Does that mean I probably just want to get a Dryad Arbor here and sack that? It's probably the card we care about the least.
I was gonna say, I guess, yeah, that's fine. I was gonna say maybe like if they attack with Recruiter, we're like fine with that. Oh, nice. I didn't even consider that, honestly.
This This is the big thing. Sorry. This is the big thing about Rest in Peace as well with Knight, is that Knight's just so good. Even if you don't have that, like, even though you can't make it a big threat.
I've always argued against people bringing in graveyard hate against me, because it just doesn't, like, I just beat you with Planeswalkers. Like, I don't really care. You're just, like, wasting card advantage. So I've never thought that was a good idea against Loam, but a lot of people do it.
Yeah. Nice.
Cool.
Mana was definitely an issue for them, both those games.
Yeah. Oh, we're playing against your buddy.
Who is
Maverick
this?
Friend.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Or I guess he's a Maverick player. I know that. He plays
Nice.
Chain of Smog Maverick.
Oof. Okay.
Um,
Another one of those hands where we have like green and red, but nothing else. Hey, Star Fox.
yeah, I think we have to mull this. Even though we have a Loam and a Green Sun, like, it's just bad.
Ooh.
Oh my god. Dukes, these hands have been atrocious. I'm sorry, but
It's
like,
fine.
I have
It's
not
fine.
seen hands this bad in a while with this
Look,
deck.
if we draw a land off the top, then Loam's online, baby.
It's true. If we don't, we lose in that turn. You're keeping it, Dukes?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm happy.
What
I'm
are
happy.
you doing?
Look, I'm happy. Heart of the cards, my friend.
Oh my god. That's a sketchy keep. That's a really sketchy keep.
Here we go. Heart of the cards.
Oh my god. Never punished. Yeah, double mocks, man. I mean, you got it. God.
And we get to play Wasteland for turn. Are you kidding?
We do. Watch him endurance. He's thinking about it, I think. No, okay.
So good. Look at that. We just recovered from a mulligan as well.
We did, yeah. I know Andre plays a ton of basics, so I don't think this waste is going to do anything. He likes his basic Maverick, you know. He plays heavy basics Maverick. His lists are very unconventional.
Oh, we can even fourth next turn, potentially. If they don't play... What do they play? Oof. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh my gosh.
Yikes.
Yes.
Well, I mean... I can't play around that. I don't know what to tell you.
Oof. Probably means we're just drawing this turn. Because we can't even cast the Loam.
Yeah, you just have to draw into green.
Okay.
That was a real roller coaster right there. Just really high to really low. Really fast. Oh, that was so bad. I mean, the odds of them having Collector Oof in their opener are so low, though. Like, what are you going to do? Nice. Okay. Well,
yeah. Okay.
We library, I guess. I mean, it's still looking pretty grim. I'm not going to lie to you.
Ugh.
Right?
Green Suns for 1? Okay. Maybe like a Safekeeper? If they play it? Okay. Just acceleration.
Gonna waste the Bayou now?
Yeah, I assume
That's
so.
what I would do. If they don't, that's pretty weird. Wait, what is this?
They might just be doing it in post combat.
Yeah, he didn't attack the first time. I don't know. It's strange. Is he? I don't know what's happening right now. Okay. It's weird timing for all of this. Interesting.
Mm.
Well, so it goes.
Yeah, we can hopefully see a bit more about what they're on. Because they're playing Marsh Flats, I assume they're on a Black Splash. I guess, yeah, we saw the scrub land, so that makes sense.
Basic heavy Abzan Maverick with the Chain of Smog combo is what he plays usually. I'm not a big fan of his lists, but you know.
The only issue that I have with Chain of Smog versions in non-blue decks is you don't have a way to dig for Chain of Smog.
I don't think it's playable personally. I would not play Chain of Smog at all right now in any deck, but that's just me. I play a lot of weird decks, so I'm kind of the last one to like criticize anybody for their choices, but
Okay. I don't think we have a great out here,
no,
unfortunately. Look, we live by the loam, die by the loam.
it's true. All right. Force of Vigors, Plague Engineer, Opposition Agent, Plows, Containment Priest, Pithing Needle. You took out the chalices, yeah, okay. Green Sun Zenith comes out. I don't like Green Sun in these kind of matchups. It doesn't fill the same role in this deck as it does in Maverick. So I think your cards are better than having the Green Sun, and you're playing Containment Priest.
Yeah, nice. I like that.
I think it's Maze.
Okay, I was gonna say between Maze and one loam.
Yeah, I don't love Maze in these matchups.
Nice.
Because they just have Wastelands and Night, and like it just doesn't. It's not very good. I don't think.
Oof. All right, we'll come back. We'll come back in this one. We got this. We got this.
Well, it's really just the quality of your draws have been terrible.
That's fine. I'm happy to take that.
Yeah. Which I mean that's what happens when you don't play Brainstorm, right? You know better than anybody.
It's a challenge.
Yeah.
It's a challenge. Like that 5 that we kept in the previous game we got there was pretty nice.
Yeah,
many
the deck mulligans pretty well, generally, but you know, they had a good hand, and Collector Oof was very good. It just so happened that they had it.
Are there any creature decks where you keep in the chalice? And if so, are there any thoughts around like Snuff Out in Loam?
I don't keep in Chalice against any creature decks unless it's Reanimator. And I have played Snuff Out before in Loam when Initiative was popular. I don't love it right now because Orc is everywhere. So I wouldn't play it, probably not right now, but I
love this.
I think it probably would go in the Edict slot, and I think Edict is just better.
I was happy to keep this because it's got mana, it's got removal, it's got library, which is really nice.
I don't like Snuff Out in any decks that aren't Shadow or Cradle right now.
Okay. Oh, Hex.
But I know that like not everyone agrees with me on that point. Dewey Bow Masters, Dewey Library.
I'm pretty happy to. I wonder if they brought. Do you reckon they brought in Force Vigor? Like, is that a reason not to go Saga into Library?
Yes, that is a reason. I mean, we did play Mox Diamond. How many mana does it take to tick up Drinker? I do want to deal with that before it ticks up.
3.
It's 3. Okay, so we're
Yeah.
safe for now, right?
Correct.
So I would
yeah.
probably play the library.
Yeah. Probably off just a
of
Wasteland.
Scrub. I would have gotten a Scrub land there, but
Black. Oh, that's
no,
fair because we already have green.
we don't have. Yeah,
Yeah, that's fair. Yep.
but that's okay. We'll find it. We're gonna be fine.
At least here, if they Wasteland us, we still have like either way to deal with Hex Drinker.
Yeah, and also I don't like Wasteland because what are you like? We have a library. Like I don't understand that play at all. Very strange.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, snap take 8 here, I think.
Yeah. I mean, it lets us dig as well, which is really nice.
All right, so Mox Diamond's going to pitch Wasteland, and we're going to play this Saga. What's up, Spyman? Good to see you.
Hey, Spyman.
And we're going to let him put counters into Hex Drinker and then Bowmaster it.
Yeah, I assume there's nothing we really have to play around here at sorcery speed. Oh, sorry, instant speed.
Yeah. Please put the counters in. Time walk yourself. Yes! So good for us. All right. God, I do not like that play. I just, like, you're just time walking. Like,
it is tough because if you're going to do it, you do it as early as possible. But
yeah,
it's really tough to do it without any sort of protection.
Yeah. Yeah, we're super far ahead now. Okay.
I don't mind just putting 2 on top.
Yeah,
then...
I think that's fine. I would. Let's see. We just pass here. I mean, attack for 2 and pass and make a construct.
Yeah.
We can have a pretty big turn next turn too, with the mocks off the lands we find off library, and
we do get a shuffle off the Saga as well, which is nice. So the library we don't have to take
if we need it. Yeah.
Yeah, Hexdrink is really interesting in a meta with Orc.
I don't like it. I don't understand. I think Hexdrinker is banned because of Prismatic
like
Ending and Orcish Bowmaster. Like it's not good. I don't understand.
To be fair, if you are like overcommitting on X1s, then I can see it because there's just so many X1s.
Sure, yeah.
Basic Swamp. Okay.
Yeah, they're just basics, you know.
Opposition Agent potentially.
Yeah, we have an answer for it.
Yes, thankfully.
Either that or Bowmasters.
If they have it, they should do it after we library so that we don't like aggressively try to get some sort of... This is nice. We can put this on top. Probably don't...
Wait. I'd pay... I think you pay 4 because... Well, so I assume they have Oppo Agent, so if we make a construct... We can't make a construct, right? Because we need to have the mana out for Punishing Fire.
Correct.
So we're just going to add mana here, which means we have 1, 2, 3, 4. If we pay 4, we have 6 total mana for the turn. If we get Mox Diamond, that is.
Yeah.
We don't need that much. Maybe we don't pay any. Maybe we don't get Mox Diamond. Maybe we get something else. Like Shadow Spear?
Yes.
We pay 1, and then we Punishing Fire the agent, and then we get Shadow Spear, we play the Heath, we crack it, we equip. So I think we just put the zone back and don't pay damage.
Cool.
And then we just tap the Saga for mana.
Yep. Oh.
Wow, okay.
We played around so much.
I mean, I don't know why else they would just sit there and pass. I think it was correct. I still get Spear.
Yeah.
And I would play the land. And I would play out a Knight, probably. After, like, I would equip, and then we could play Knight.
The only thing is if they are on, like, a Witherbloom, then we do want to have Punishing
sure.
Fire open.
Yeah. How much?
We could play Knight this turn.
Can they play Witherbloom plus Smog on their turn? I guess
if they have another black.
Black, yeah. So we can play. Maybe we just don't equip then, and we play the Knight.
Yeah.
And we leave up P-Fire. I think that's better. And then we attack.
Yeah, because they can't have Endurance here, which is nice.
Yeah.
The Knight is.
I'm not really sure I understand what they're doing. Like, if they didn't have Agent, why did they just pass?
Oh, once upon a time.
Oh,
okay.
Okay, alright.
Which is fine, because they can't find, like, a Sword of Plowshares off that, which is good.
Right.
But it might give us some indication if they are playing Witherbloom or not. It's kind of like the Daze effect, where you're kind of scared about it if you see it.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm very confident he's on Smog combo.
Another Hex Drinker. Okay. With the Punishing Fire for that. Swords on the Construct is fine.
Deal.
Yeah.
Deal. I'm so confused. It's weird playing against people whose playstyle is like unorthodox, because like I don't know what I'm doing.
We also have Lethal next turn. Because Punishing Fire puts them to 12, we currently have 9 on board, but Wasteland ourselves and equip Shadow Spear as an extra +3.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see what they do.
I mean, if it's Hex, land, try to make Hex a 4/4.
That's
pretty good.
Yeah. Just pass again? I'm so lost. So lost. I don't think you P-Fire.
No.
I think you just wait and play it safer, because I don't know what's happening. I think you put back the Skoos and take 4.
Yeah, I don't mind trying to Loam here to see if they have Endurance.
Yeah.
So probably tapping off the Waste and Savannah.
I'll do it off Bayou.
Grove, Wasteland, Saga. Okay.
Okay, here's the next question. Are we ending and then risking like death to Chain of Smog?
I'm pretty happy just to probably get rid of the Bayou to Wasteland the Savannah. Try to keep their mana down.
Yeah, what are we doing about this endurance? Nothing?
I don't think so,
Good for
just
you.
for yet. We
Okay.
could also get the Ren online, like how important is the Savannah? I guess it
I
like
would
we do
wait.
want to hold up the we know about Hex Drinker, so we want to hold that up.
Yeah, I like wasting.
I believe they've hit a land drop each turn so far.
Yeah. Jump with Orc here.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy to jump with an Orc army. Could also double jump and then Punishing Fire, but then we only have
we
this.
just do this. I don't want to die to Black Source kill you.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. How do you feel about
We still have Bulk, correct? Yes. Opponent's playing Maverick, but potentially with.
I'm just thinking about like P-Fire Knight Endurance Pitch Ren. That is a lot of cards to lose.
I don't mind that because we have library to get back into it if we really want to.
Yeah. It's tough though. Maybe we untap and ending the Hex Drinker and P-Fire Knight Bog.
Yeah. Question is, do I want to use the mana now for Punishing Fire? Which I don't mind.
Yeah, just losing 2 cards kind of sucks, right? Like going down to 1 card.
We also just have Prismatic Ending for the night.
Yeah, but then we're tapping out for that.
Yeah. I don't mind the Endurance play.
Pitching everything? Yeah, I guess. I guess that's fine. It kind of sucks to, like, 3-for-1 ourselves or whatever, but...
Probably don't mind loaming.
Well, we need to kill this Hex Drinker.
Yes, with Prismatic.
Yeah. And...
We have Wasteland.
I would like to waste their Bayou, so I don't know if we can do all that if we loam.
Okay.
I think we wait.
Well, there's the Grove.
We'll just draw it anyway. Okay.
Nice. We know we can loam those as well, which is good.
Yeah, or just shuffle with Knight.
Yes.
I would waste them.
Probably attack just for 1. And then we also hold up Grove and Punishing Fire.
Yeah, I was going to say there's a world where we Shadow Spear the Knight and attack, because they're at 13, right? And that puts them down to, like, lethal the following turn.
Yeah.
And they only have 2 cards in their hand.
Yeah, I guess it would have to be additional Black Source. Yeah, that's true.
Of Smog.
Yeah.
Man, yeah.
I think that's a case of me just rushing and not looking at everything.
Yeah, that's all right. It's not like it's bad. It just, I think the only way we lose is if they get to crawl back into it. Like, we're pretty far ahead, so... I'd activate on Savannah, shuffle the fetches away.
Okay. The other thing we could do is loam them for the first.
I'd rather activate and not loam. Just draw. We could get...
Probably want to have another red source for Grove.
We get Saga.
I guess we can get Saga because we have the Mox as well for red.
Yeah.
And this way the Saga also becomes a creature next turn. Okay. Huh. Put on top, put on top.
Yeah.
Play another Saga.
Yeah.
Probably attacking with the Knight.
Yep.
Especially seeing they didn't attack last turn with the Insurance. And this way we have up, make a Saga token and also Grove back.
Yeah.
Non-token creature, that's fine.
Sack the bow.
That is a tough part against about like an edict against a creature deck, is that you're not always going to be able to target what you want.
Right.
That's why I'm not a big fan of like run afoul against Delver, because typically they have more than one creature out than just Murktide.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think that card's playable.
Would you say it's banned from the format?
No, I
do love that take.
I joke when I say that. I just don't think, X1s are good right now.
That's fair.
We actually can answer that.
Fine, yeah. I mean, the Shadow Spear is probably just going to get there because we can loam over.
Yeah.
So
I get back P-Fire, make a construct.
yeah, I guess we might as well. And then we get to loam, make Knight at least. Oh, that also puts the other loam there. Dredge, nice. And then we do want...
You just tap the 3 for mana.
Yeah. Equipped Spear, they have to block.
Yep.
And then it's 5 trample plus 3 anyway. Oh, we have Soul Guide as well, so that's perfect.
I get Soul Guide, yeah. Just
Take
in
out
case,
Nice. Equip here.
You can actually, I'd P-Fire first.
Oh, yeah, equip P-Fire as well. It won't matter. Yeah, thankfully.
Okay.
I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. Do you want
Yeah.
to talk anything else with chat? And I'll be back in a second.
Yeah. Oh, I like Sudden Edict too, but the problem is that it's a lot worse with Orc in the format than it used to be. Mix Salmon, it is not the Abzan Depths deck. It is... Andre is a Abzan Maverick player, but he plays a very unorthodox list with like Hex Drinker and Witherbloom Smog combo. But anyway, good to be here. Nice to see all you in chat. This deck is something I haven't tested much. I haven't run Saga and Loam in a while. I'm just trying it out. But If anyone has any questions, feel free to ask me. No more Dark Depths. No, I don't think it's like the problem is the mana base. I am playing a bunch of Yorion decks right now that or I'm playing like Yorion Loam Depths, and they've been really good. But they're really difficult to play and very much me style decks with a lot of one-ups, and I don't think everybody likes them, so I don't
Pretty happy to
play
run this back.
lands. Ren is really good. I've loved Ren a lot in these kind of decks. My favorite color is red. In Magic, my favorite color is probably green. Is it a better choice than lands? I mean, it's just a play style choice, right? Like, I just don't play lands. Although, interesting story, I learned how to play Legacy starting with lands, and I took coaching lessons from Jody Keith.
Nice.
And that's how I got better. And that was back when he was still playing a lot of Legacy and like really good at lands and stuff.
This is a decent hand.
Yeah, they have a turn 1 removal spell, turn 2 removal spell or library, turn 3 wasteland, etc. I think it's fine. A little weak to wasteland, like if they waste you off by you, it's kind of scary, but that's okay.
Yeah, I was fortunate enough to be at GP Vegas when Jody Keith top 8'd the Legacy GP. That was cool.
Oh, nice.
That was when Drop of Honey went up. Because I think Lands made a few good finishes in like the top 32, and Drop of Honey was in a lot of sideboards.
Oh, I forgot about Drop of Honey. It's not a good card right now, but it's cool. It's kind of sad. Like, Lord of the Rings made a lot of things unplayable, which I don't know. I know a lot of people are like fine with the set, but I wish that it didn't just like because you just can't play so many things now. I don't know.
Mox, come on, baby. We want
Fetch
that Mox
for
so
Forest.
bad. Oof. Okay.
Ooh, worst draw on the deck. Okay.
I honestly don't mind just playing out Blast Zone, so they can't wasteland us off a color, and it still allows us to turn to Library or Bowmaster.
I'm good with that. Or ending. We have a lot of options.
The Prismatic Vista is very interesting because it means they do play a fair amount of basics.
Yeah, he's very basic heavy.
Okay.
Ren is a really good draw if we get another green source because like it just fixes mana. I'm a little worried about. I mean, if they Bowmasters here, which they probably will.
No.
No. I'm scared of the combo. Oh no, they have 4 mana for the combo. Okay, we're good.
Correct.
I keep that combo in the back of my mind. I'm like, oh, I don't want to die to that randomly. Mox or ending on the library? Nothing. Interesting. Okay. Well, you put back Savannah and Ring and take the Heath, right?
Yeah. And then it's probably just play the Heath as a fetch.
Yeah, so here's the thing right now. My question is, do we hold up Bowmasters? Or do we jam the Wren? Because we can't play around Chain of Smog right now, right?
Correct.
Like we're just dead. We're just dead to it. So we could, I guess, pass and act like we have removal. Maybe that keeps them off it.
We could also, put Blast Zone to 2, which does get rid of the library, but it gives us a little bit more.
Yeah. I think you just pass and hold up Orc here, and then make sure to fetch to shuffle.
That's
Endurance. Fine. Okay.
I think just in case of Agent, I'm happy to fetch here.
Yeah.
And probably get Scrubland.
Probably Savannah. You want another green, right?
Oh, yep. Nice.
We just take this or orc jump?
Yeah, pretty happy just to
I think we take it, right? Yeah. See what they do. I think we definitely orc at end step either way. Maybe we don't. Green
Suns
Sun
for 3
or something. Yeah.
It's not too bad. It's probably just another night.
Yeah.
Could be Grist. But even Grist isn't bad because we have the Bowmaster.
Yeah.
Oh,
Night of Autumn. Okay. Well, I accept.
Yeah. The only sad thing is that we didn't buy a card off the library, but I didn't want to spend 4 life on just a land.
No, I think that was fine. I mean, we didn't need extra lands, and yeah, it's fine. I orc the knight here for sure. And then I would probably untap into either ending a Ren, or we'll see what we draw. I brought in Sea Priest. Yeah, I take out Green Sun Zenith. The deck only plays one anyway.
Ooh.
Let's see. I want to wasteland them. That does mean we can't prismatic. So I think what I want to do here is
I do like Wasteland.
But before you waste, I would waste, play Ren, plus on the waste attack with it, and then waste them.
Look at that. Perfect. Nice way to get an extra 3 in.
Yeah.
Probably attack with everything.
Yeah.
Not too
I'm
scared.
okay if they want to hit Ren for 3. It's fine. Or us. Definitely take them off that black, because we're stone dead to the combo right now.
This, right now, looks like a 2023 box topper of a product that they're trying to sell through Magic the Gathering.
It's true, yeah.
Yeah, feeling pretty good. They have 3 cards in hand.
Yeah, they have to have black Chain of Smog, Witherbloom, exactly, so... Attacking who?
They attack Ren. Okay.
Oh, deal. Deal.
No play.
That's it. Probably another Endurance, if I had to guess.
Mox.
Mox is okay. Mox pitch...
I guess we can't mill. That's a good reason.
So the question here is, how hard do you want to play around second Endurance? And I would say we're playing around it because they have double green and they passed.
Yeah. I don't mind.
I'd play the Saga.
Yep.
I'd play Mox pitching probably Arbor.
Yep. And then would you Prismatic Ending this?
Yes. I would also plus on the Saga to give it hexproof.
Nice. Triad. Plus. And then black. White. Oh.
Nope. Yeah. I was like, oh, you don't want to do that. That would be bad. I think we have to pass here, sadly.
Yeah.
I would love to hit them for 5, but I smell an Endurance pretty heavily.
At least the Ren gives us a card next turn, potentially.
Yeah.
It would be very hard to miss in this deck.
Yeah, we might want to plus on it.
Look at that.
Yeah. Yeah. Obvious, honestly.
Pretty happy just to put the correct, yeah. That's if they attack. They do okay.
I don't want to burn the Saga, like it's too valuable. We could trade, but it also, dies to an Edict or something, or like, I don't know what they might have as a removal spell, but They're off white still, which is good.
Yeah, that's the issue with playing a lot of basics, is that you then kind of turn your dual lands into Lotus Petals against Wasteland decks.
Yep.
So
Yeah, I
although,
don't love it.
although here their mana is like
I mean, it's good
obviously
against Blood Moon, right? Like that's the why you do it, but
that's true.
and like back to basics, I guess. We'll see what we draw. My instinct is to. Ooh, that's pretty good.
Okay. At least we made them use that.
Yeah.
Um,
I think we
probably
played
happy
Plateau.
yeah, and then just attack with Bowmaster.
Yeah.
Pass.
Yep.
Saga looking really nice here.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards double construct plus spear potentially. Yeah, we tapped the Mox.
Yeah.
Just make it now. They only have one green up.
Yeah. And probably just punish it by this
you can
instead.
tick up zone as well, or P-fire the oof. I guess that's better.
Yeah, I don't see the Orc doing too much here, but it's kind of nice just to have
No,
him
I
on
think
board.
you just get rid of oof cleanly and save the zone. Oh, it's so good for us. Like, I mean, we're winning this race, so take 3. Ooh.
That's fine, because that is something we can just
zone.
blast zone away.
We have zone. We have zone. Yeah. It's P-fire oof here.
Nice.
Ooh. Okay, let's see what we want to. Let's think about what we want to do, because there's a lot of options this turn. Are we playing Minsk and Boo? Is a question that I have. I think here's what I'm leaning on. I think we tap the Saga for mana. I think we play Minsk this turn. I think we get Shadow Spear. I think we throw the hamster at Hex Drinker and we equip Spear and attack.
Nice. Yeah, I like that. Could
And
even
we can also leave up the Bowmasters maybe to block if he wants to go for attack Minsk.
honestly, we could even equip the Shadow Spear to the Boo and then throw it.
Hang on. Yeah, that's a good idea. My other thought was we could tick up, if he wants to invest his turn into pumping Drinker, then that's fine, right? Because we still have the Blast Zone. So we could also equip Spear and tick up too, is another option.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah, I don't mind just ticking up, attacking for 8 with the Shadow Spear equipped.
Yeah. Interesting turn, because we could also throw and draw 2, right?
I kind of like throw and draw 2.
Okay. We attack first, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I guess we attack with these 2. No, we want to keep the Orcish back for the insurance.
Yeah. Do we attack with the hamster? Oh.
I don't think so, because then it's pretty much the same thing, but it stops us from drawing 2 cards.
Yeah. We already got rid of the Arbor, right? Yeah, so I guess we just play the fetch out. Or we play Mox to grow the construct.
We still have Dried Arbor in the deck.
No, didn't we? Oh, right.
It got endurance.
Yeah, alright, let's play fetch then. Just in case they try to get rid of Bowmasters.
Hmm. Exactly. So they have 3 cards.
Uh-oh.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Not at this stage of the game.
Yeah. Trump with Arbor?
I don't mind trumping with Orcish.
Okay.
Just to, like, if they do have literally those 2 cards.
I'd fetch Arbor EOT.
Yes. And now we might just have lethal on board.
Yeah.
Nice. Play the Mox.
Yep.
Pitch this.
Tick up 1 hamster.
Yes, because we can't tick down.
Equip Spear to
Probably.
Construct?
Yeah.
Yeah, Construct. Leave back Arbor.
Yeah, because if they have 1 blocker, yeah, okay,
Yeah,
doesn't
nice.
matter.
Cool.
Nice, the grind is real. That was our first game going to red.
Yeah. That's not bad.
Hopefully we can finish on a high.
It's been decent. You know, the Delver match was tough, but we drew really poorly.
In the mana base, what would you drop for the Badlands?
It's tough.
It's probably a fetch land.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably the Foothills.
Cool, yeah.
Actually, no, it's a Heath. I think we would play 3 Heath, and then it would probably be 3-1-1. Or no, if we have Badlands, I think we want to play 2 Heath, 2 Verdant, 1 Foothills. I think that's what I do.
Nice, yeah. Because at least Wooded Foothills can still get our plateau as well.
Yep. Yeah.
Which is nice. That's cool. You've been enjoying Yorion Loam?
Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun just messing around with different lists. They're very like me lists, a lot of one-ofs, pretty complicated to play, huge like utility land base. I'm playing blue, red, white, green Yorion right now with like Hole Breacher, Dak, Cephalid Coliseum.
Nice.
Depths combo, Step, Safekeeper. So I'm playing like a Depths package with a Green Sun package, and then like Planeswalkers, and it's the whole thing.
Oof.
It's been fun.
Look, turn 1 Chalice, 2 lands, but on the draw I don't mind this.
I keep this, yeah.
Nice. We get the Mox opener.
Finally. A little awkward with the Soul Guide, but you know what? It's all right.
I was gonna say, if this is 8 cast though, we get to like Mox and then Chalice for 0 potentially.
Probably Delver. Let's be real.
Oh, so close.
We just jam the Chalice all day. Like, let's be honest. They want to daze it, they daze it.
Is there any thought on like basic here?
You pitch the Grove and get basic. Yeah, you can't get blown out by Wasteland here. Like,
also nice to have the
just
four.
Like to death.
Underground Sea. Okay.
Grixis Delver again. I see this deck like at least twice a league. It's kind of boring.
It is everywhere.
Yeah.
It's good go because they don't play basics.
It's true.
Okay. Honestly, don't mind that because now there's Soul Guides online, which is pretty nice.
I don't know if you can hear my small little child kitten over here if he's hungry.
I did just hear a cat.
Yeah, he's very cute. It is
Honda...
food time soon.
Oh, shuffle straight away makes me think they are stuck on mana. Zaga's really nice here.
That's gas. I think do we just endurance them now?
I would love to just endurance them now, yeah.
Yeah. I would love to fourth, but we don't have the mana for that, sadly.
Oh my gosh. It's happening.
Nice.
Now we're in a really nice position, especially if they miss a land drop here. Okay, they don't.
Yeah, Waste the Saga's pretty good.
At least it's going after a non-colored source. Ooh.
Ooh,
I'm happy to chalice over
just
the
jam it.
Soul
Yeah, I
Guide.
jam it all day. I jam it all day here. Yeah.
Nice. I think my heartbeat just went up like 10 beats per second. I think just oh, Bowmaster?
Nice. Good against their Bowmasters that they're gonna flash in right here.
Yeah. I do love the meme of, you know, the Spider-Man pointing at Spider-Man? Someone did one,
Yeah,
but it's
yeah,
Bowmaster
yeah.
pointing at Bowmaster.
God, so true. It's everywhere. Ooh, what a surprise. Let's do it now. Nice Bowmaster, bro.
Force. Okay. I guess the Brainstorm wasn't doing too much anyway.
Yeah.
And maybe they're also just trying to get Murktide online.
Probably.
Okay.
Nice. Okay. Here's the question. Do you want a fourth here?
I don't think so. It's tempting. I think getting one more would be good.
Yeah, I think we have to wait because it's too risky to give them draws right now. Oh, we
Sorry.
can't play that.
That's my bad. I was just filling the yard.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
it wasn't doing anything anyway. They don't have an answer to chop. Do we attack? I think we attack.
We do win this race currently. We could also potentially just go, oh, predict. Okay. Obviously just casting forth for 0 and then attacking with the endurance gives us the Monarch, but with an Orc in play, that's not that great.
Yeah.
Especially when they deal 1 for each card we draw.
If our Bowmasters had resolved, though,
Oof.
then we'd be going somewhere. Unfortunately, I smell a Murktide, which is still pretty good here. Oh, that sucks. Oh no, don't do it. We might lose this game, which is really sad.
This is all good. This is fine. It's
Is
only
it?
a 5/5.
Hey, guys.
Okay.
Cats are being evil creatures that are hungry right now. Stop.
I mean, punishing
Good
fire
news
with endurance
is-
is pretty good.
Yeah, so the good news is we could dump the Murktide and P-Fire it, but we get blown out by a counter. But I kind of think we have to do that, right? Like,
What do you think about punishing fire first?
Yeah, sure. It works the same way. Nice.
Very cool.
Ugh.
Not cool, but that's fine. Knight, next turn, does a lot for us. And that clock is currently quite slow.
It's true. And they can't play a DRC or a Delver. But of course they have all the cards that beat Chalice. This is what happens to me. This is why I don't think Chalice is very good, because don't play that. Because every time that I play it, my Delver opponents have like triple Murktide, triple Orc, and I'm like, cool. Great. I'm glad Chalice did a lot. Yikes.
Okay.
Alright, well, they can't bolt it.
I guess I could bounce it with Brazen Borrower?
Snuff out.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And they also have, they always have the one of Brazen Borrower, like every time.
That's magic.
Yeah. We're just dead. Pretty frustrating to be losing to Delver because I have an incredible win rate against them, and like I swear that this deck is very good against Delver. It's just not lined up very well since like this league, but you know, it's fine. I kind of want to bring in Pithing Needle
for Wasteland.
Wasteland. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't mind this then.
I think it's better than Agent on the draw, or I guess we're on the play, but I think it's better anyway. Maybe Agent over Priest. Is Agent better than Priest?
Agent over Priest. Yes, my only thought is that it's still like an X2, and it gets cast just a turn earlier.
Yeah.
Like it just it plays around days a little bit better.
Oh, yeah, it's true.
Green zones for prismatics.
That was a frustrating game. Like, this is kind of why I've been messing around with the Orion piles and I'm off Chalice, because like it's just every time I play it, it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Like they always have the hands that don't have cantrips, and they just have like 7 creatures, and I'm like, okay, good.
For Goif in chat, yeah, I just like Priest as a 2/2 flash creature against a lot of their X ones. Oh.
Nope. God, more one-landers.
Look, we do have Needle, but we have our own Wasteland.
Yeah, I guess you put back the Edict.
Yeah.
And then you Needle Wasteland off your Wasteland. I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
I think it's better for them than us, honestly.
Yeah.
You could Needle a fetch land and just try to get lucky.
Like good.
Yeah, I've tried bringing in Leyline, but you know what happens when I bring in Leyline? They have like 4 Delvers and 4 Orcs. That's what happens.
Okay.
No, I mean mostly because Wasteland's really bad for me. I don't think it's as bad for you as it is for me because you play like 4 life from the Loam.
No Orc this turn is quite nice. Now they're really
we
trying
don't
to get towards
not fourth them, right? Like I'm fourthing all day here.
Yeah.
If they have days, they have days.
Probably up at Tega, and then we have double red. I guess it doesn't matter because of the Needle, but
it's not going to get any better than right now. So. I think you just get Bayou, probably.
Yeah, turning on black actually is important, so that's a great call.
Yeah.
But then we can't cast fourth.
Oh, you're right. Yes, Badlands. No, Badlands is bad too. I think
we could play the bar ring, and then wait on this.
Yeah, that's fine. Take 1. I think it's worth it to take 1 for that. Oh, we didn't board out Might. Might's terrible. Oops.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh, look at this. Bang. I love that these tokens stick around as well. That's just crazy to me.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I guess the nice thing as well is that we just get to pass.
I guess, you know, the play more Murktide's lovely.
Okay.
Let's get Bayou here. I would tap it off I would leave up Barbering in case we draw a Pyroblast.
Nice. Okay. Not too bad either.
Yeah. That was what I was afraid of. We wait for them to block, right? Because if we do it now, they
Oh,
still
that's
can block
trample.
with...
Yeah, nice. Yeah, I guess we want to keep this around. Maybe not.
Yeah, no, we do, right? I think we do. Well, no, we have to kill the orc because of Monarch, right?
Yeah, so I think we just allow this.
Yeah.
Now we take the Monarch back. And now we get to go Bowmaster. Take out their orc.
I would also play Might here because we want to, load the board with creatures. Second main.
Yep.
I would just play the Savannah for now.
Mm.
And then play Might off Savannah.
I guess worst case we get to
this is fine.
Get rid of.
Fine. We have both Plow and Blast up now. Nope. Okay.
Close.
An Edict we bottomed would be really nice right now.
Ugh.
God. Well, I mean, we're never beating this draw since we're not drawing our 7 outs to Murktide, so
We got some draws. So this gets rid of the DRC, which is nice.
What does?
The orc, because they draw a card off the Monarch.
Right, yeah.
Tug Blast. That's going to be fine. Is there anything we want to do here? No. Blast, swords, blast, swords, blast. Nice.
How big's the other Murktide? I can't see
6/6. One, two, three, four, 5. What if we
attack? Let's attack first. What's the other Murktide? A 4/4?
4/4?
Yeah, attack first.
See if we can maybe bar ring this. Okay, they block like that. That's fine.
Yeah, you take the Monarch back.
Oh, when it dies, you just gain 2 no matter what? That's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Play Saga?
Yep.
I would blast the bigger Murktide now.
Yes. They only have 1 card in hand.
Yeah. And then draw a Plow?
Oh.
No. Okay.
Everything's fine. We're fine.
Are we?
We're good.
Are we fine?
We're
I
okay.
don't think we're fine.
You saw it.
Let's get a couple extra points of, hey, juke. Little juke.
Passing back. Ooh, okay.
Well, I guess we attack first.
Correct. See if they have a blocker.
Edict in response to their orc that they're going to cast. Which they don't. Wow. Okay.
Okay. So we got a damage. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana to play with. We obviously want 2 in the Saga, so we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. So I think we just hold up the Edict and Saga here. Don't play the Knight. But because the Knight's still a 3/3. I guess if they bolt, they bolt us, but I think we Edict in upkeep, yeah.
I really wanted to play the Knight there, though, because it means we get Maze.
That's true. Start off with non-token. Nice.
Wow.
Well, they conceded to that? I guess because
Wow.
like we can saga into Shadow Spear is pretty good. Just to make sure we don't lose the game.
Maybe they have one drops because we have the Blast Zone. So
Yeah. So we can probably take out the Haywire, let's be honest.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Do you want to try out a game with Leyline? If not, that's fine.
Yeah, we could. We could put in the 3 ley lines for the Priest, the Haywire Might, and the Pithing Needle, I guess.
Yeah. Nice.
Just see how it goes. I usually, if I play them on the draw, but you know what, Jadam, you're not wrong, but I mean it's kind of better than Needle and Priest. Like those aren't great either.
Yeah, I think it's a case of like Leyline having a little bit more effect on the matchup than being like a card for it.
If you imagine like we draw into a ley line randomly, that could be a Priest or a Needle, and those aren't really doing a whole lot either. So
that's why we just have one in the opener. Oh, okay.
Oh, I would snap keep this honestly because on the draw with that many lands, like that's a good hand. Cool. I know we don't have a lot to do, but like I've said, the best way to win Delver is go long. Chalice is not good after you bring in 3 blasts and 2 plows. So
nice.
Okay. Forest. I think it's Forest, and then we want to, or is it Mox Pitch? Oh,
I was gonna say Forest, and then Mox Pitch probably buy you, and then hold up Sword around Days for their turn.
Do we want to plow something that early though? Because like we need to save plow for Murktide, right?
I don't mind it. What's the worst?
I guess we Mox pitch. What are we pitching?
I think it's Bayou because we have black in Scrubland. We already have green in.
Yeah. I don't think, like I said, I don't think Chalice is good. After game 1, it's not even good in game 1 anymore. Honestly, you just never have 1 drops, I guess. Oh, pass is great.
Oh.
Now we don't play Grist. Do we want to 4th here? I think we Saga Pass.
Yeah.
Because that lets us play around Days the whole game.
Exactly. Pretty much, yeah. Especially with no threat. Like, surely it has to be Orc here. Oh,
I don't think Leyline is really bad, honestly. I don't. I think it's fine. It's, like I said, it's better than what we have to bring in.
Yeah, even at this stage, like, if we drew Leyline next turn, it's going to have
really
some sort of impact.
Worst. Like, it's not great, I agree, but it's better than Containment Priest and Pithing Needle.
It's kind of like that Rest in Peace against the blue-white Death and Taxes deck before, where you can turn things off, but you still have to find an answer for things like DRC.
Right.
Okay. This definitely feels like a Murktide.
It's fine with me.
Yeah, especially as a Court of Cunning?
Oh, God.
Interesting. They're going to try to mill us?
Well, you know what we get to do is try to steal the Monarch back.
Yeah. So I think we actually just play 4th around.
Days?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay.
Really interesting to bring this in against a deck that's playing Orc itself.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty good now.
Well, there goes... Okay, there goes Punishing Fires. Night's Whisper. Okay. Grist Ultimate becomes better as well. That's true. Do you want to sword this DRC?
Yes.
Yeah. Probably upkeep as well before they get to draw from the bauble.
Yeah.
I'll also put our graveyard up here so we can see what's in there at all times.
We're gonna have to get this Monarch back pretty quickly to have a chance, because that court's gonna mill us in like 4 turns.
We do have an endurance if we need that as well to endurance
It's
ourselves.
true. Yeah.
I think here we just play the Windtop Heath for Dried Arbor and then also have the Saga to make a token.
Yeah.
Ooh, Force Negation.
God.
There's Grove. That's pretty nice as
Wow.
well.
Yeah, I guess that's still the play, right?
The other play here is go and get Mox Diamond, and then we can play Grist, find Dried Arbor, and sack to hit the DRC, but then we're pretty dead to Murktide.
Actually, the other option is
Oh, we can Relic them. We can Relic them and then Punishing Fire the Dragon Reach channel.
yeah, that's what I was about to say is float 1, get Soul Guide, play Grove, P Fire. The problem with that is it doesn't accelerate us into taking Monarch back at all.
Exactly, yeah. I think maybe the line is make the token and get Dried Arbor.
Yeah, and we could still get Soul Guide.
Yeah.
And then like still have that.
Doesn't really matter, but
Yeah.
Ponder is currently their only... Oh, okay. That's actually quite good. Ponder's their only sorcery. But they still have instant land creature artifact.
So now we play the fetch.
Night's Whisper.
And I think we're going to have to crack this Soul Guide on their upkeep to prevent Murktide.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I guess one thing to note is also...
crack the Soul Guide.
Yeah, I was going to see if they wanted to attack first, and then they have to attack.
Oh, sure.
And now we get to sack this.
Yeah, it was risky, because they could have just Murktided main 1, and then we'd probably lose, but this works out fine.
Yeah, because even if they have Orc, like Orc beats the Dried Arbor plane anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Jeez. We definitely still fetch for Arbor.
Probably just Grist tick up, play the Grove.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. The other line is you're definitely playing Grove no matter what. The other line is get back both and then shoot something. But maybe playing Grist is better.
Giving us a 1/1 is really nice. I don't think we attack because we attack. They block with the orc token, but
Yeah.
if they don't and they want to kill the Gris, then we get to try to get there with we get to maybe block a Bowmaster or the DRC, but of course the DRC just flipped.
Yeah, Mats, I was thinking about that. I don't know that it matters a whole lot, but that was probably better. Also, hello. Nice to see you. Oh, they killed Grist.
Yeah.
God, yeah, we're not beating this draw anyway.
Yeah.
I don't think anything mattered.
Yeah. That's a tough one. Well, we do get a chest.
Yeah, those games against Delver were tough because, like, usually the Delver matchup's really good, but it's what it is.
Leyline Binding. Nice. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I think just like not having an early piece of interaction with the Monarch was tough. Like having a good hand against their creature starts, but not against just like a turn 3 enchantment.
Yeah, and it's funny that we decided to board out Might, and it would have been really good there.
Yeah, very true, very true.
But I mean, I wasn't. Court of Cunning was not on my radar, honestly. I haven't seen that card in a while.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. Mine either. So I do have a Badlands. I don't have a Badlands, but you were talking about potentially going down to 3 Windswept, and then up on
it would be 2-2-1, and then play a Badlands. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then probably I'd probably keep the rest of it the same. I don't really know. Like, obviously in paper, I'd play Moloch somewhere. I could see doing like 2 Orc, 2 Knight, 1 Moloch, 2nd Green Sun, something like that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And then sideboard's fine. I'm okay with it. Like I said, I haven't been playing just straight red Loam much. I've been messing around with the Orion builds, but I think the deck's still fine. The issue I think with it now is like I before Lord of the Rings, I think I had a really strong Delver matchup, but since Orc, the issue is that like they just have more creature density now, so it's harder to get through them. And they just like I don't think, like I said earlier, I don't think Chalice is very good in this meta. And so when Chalice is not very good, then this deck is questionable, I think. Which is why I've been playing like Yorion builds that don't play Chalice.
Yeah, that's
just
cool.
to have more cards against Delver and Control, and then like I'm playing blue, so like for combo I get my board is like almost all combo hate. So I'm like Flusterstorm, Gaddock Teeg, Containment Priest, Ley Lines, and that's been working out pretty well overall. I think you just want to be able to really like crush Grixis Delver in this meta. I think that's kind of like your primary plan because it's obviously the deck that's seeing the most play right now. So
yeah, we could definitely.
I would play a Badlands in this list because I'm playing 3 Orc over 2 Orc. I think you want Badlands just to like have better mana, and the ability to fetch it is nice. So yeah.
Connor, I've got to run, but a huge thank you for coming on. If people want to find you or find more info about Full Color Loam, where can they find it?
Discord group. There's a Loam Discord group, and there's a Loam Facebook group that I'm the admin of. So you can find that. And I don't have Twitter or Instagram or any of that. I'm just on Facebook and as Connor Folse. And yeah. Nice. I used to stream on Twitch, but I don't right now, but I might again. I haven't figured out how to like efficiently stream on a widescreen. So until I figure that out, it's not going to happen, but I'm happy to keep guesting on other people's streams.
Very cool. Yeah, a huge thank you for coming on. I know that people really enjoy it when I have Loam on the channel, so to have you there as well is cherry on top, for sure.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Love being on your stream, and it was fun, and I look forward to watching your future streams with Maverick.
Very cool.
And
Speaking of,
you're streaming with Newton tomorrow, right?
next week.
Oh,
Correct.
next week. Okay, nice.
Yeah, and then in September have the summit, which is pretty cool. So that's going to be a co-stream over 3 days with Pleasant
Yeah, I
Kenobi,
saw that.
Phil, XJ Cloud, Mark, Julian, and Eli Goings, Goblin Lucky One, and Michael Mapson. So that should be pretty sweet.
Nice. Good lineup.
Yeah, which is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
You of course have been on one before, which
I have.
was pretty awesome. But
Yeah, we went 4-1 that time, so
we did.
yeah.
Nice. Actually, playing this deck makes me want to just play it again. So I think I'll definitely
Yeah,
get to
it's
this
fun.
weekend.
It's a fun one. Yeah, thanks for having me.
You're welcome. I'm going to send all you guys over to the Legacy Pit. Please say hello over there, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks
All
again.
right, later.